quickly, but I can get what I want. Too much pressure, too much pleasure, but not much to rely on. Your love ain't free, it's killing me. I want it to end all, 'cause I've been trying, I've been waiting for so long. I'm waiting, 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 waiting. It's hard to do and it hurts to say, but if you love something, let it go. Tomorrow comes, it's another day. So if you love something, let it go. If you love something, let it go. It's hard to do and it hurts to say, but if you love something, let it go. Tomorrow comes, it's another day. So if you love something, let it go. No, I don't mind you asking why I let you go.
So welcome to the Division 2 New Zealand Ultimate Championships. Here we are in Oronga Mai in Upper Hutt, Wellington. Starting out with the team in black, Beyond Wow, versing Hammertron Fusion. My name is Beck Soper and I'm here with my co-commentator,
Liam Haberfield. Welcome to Div 2 Nationals, everybody. This is an exciting matchup between Beyond Wow and Hammertron Fusion.
Hammertron putting on a bit of a zone at the moment, giving Beyond Wow a bit of trouble, but Leishman working through it nicely with his handlers. Looking deep. Oh, that was a big wind-up. Oh, run through D from number 91 on Fusion.
It's great pressure there from Hammertron, just holding that zone, pushing the Beyond Wow handlers back and just causing that pressure.
Yeah. Kevin Chow with the D. Oh,
that's great.
Is that his score as well? Bookends for Mr. Chow. And that was the assist from their coach, I believe, Andrew Johnson.
Coach player.
Yeah, I believe we have two coach players for this team. We have Nick Bilby on Beyond Wow, who's coaching as well as playing. His co-coach, Ryan Sheridan, not playing, being that steady off-field presence to help everyone off-field as well, keep engaged. But yeah, Andrew Johnson, coach player for Hammertron Fusion. I did have a wee chat with some of the teams before the game, and things to watch out for, I think, is both teams actually have quite a few young players, new up-and-comers that they're saying, look, these people are really athletic, they're really excited to go. Some of them, it's their first tournament. And I believe we've got Sam Worsley on Beyond Wow, one of their youngest players, really picking up this season. We've also got Tess Gendel, Margot Claridge, not really their first tournament, but still very young players, very athletic. Can't wait to see them show us what's good on field. And we've got a 16-year-old, Josh Jack, on Hammertron Fusion, who this may or may not be his first tournament, not 100% sure. But he, apparently very athletic, sticky hands, great receiver in the deep. And there goes the pull, rolling out at the sideline, right next to our camera. Here we go, Hammertron looking to put on that zone again, I believe.
Leishman bringing the disc in on the sideline here. Hammertron Fusion zone setting up again. Let's see how Beyond Wow are going to attack it this time, see if they make any adjustments.
It's Din on mark. Oh, overthrow to Almazani. Unusual for Leishman. Usually he's quite accurate with his passes. That's Mossop picking up. Looking downfield, not getting a lot. That's Din. Din looking downfield. Back to Mossop. think there's a bit of a lack of commitment to some of these cuts. That was a great D from number 7. I believe that's Ella Jones Rawstorm. Leishman to pick up, looking downfield. He wants something. Not getting it though. That's Almazani. Looking middle. Back to Leishman. Looking for that give go. It's happening. Nice movement. Beautiful. Leishman really running. Oh, that's it. Oh, so close. Nice defense. I think that's tit for tat actually on the turns. Marking each other. Picking up. Looking downfield. Not getting a lot. He's asking for something. Big put up. That's Din under it. Nice grab. Nice read. Looking middle. Gets back to number, I believe, 68. Number 5. That's, oh, maybe we have matching numbers for some of these players. Sorry if I get any names wrong. We're working on the team lists we've got, but some of them aren't 100% accurate. That's a beautiful placement. Just finding that free space over the top into that pocket. And that's Hammertron, break for break. Now, in terms of the weather here today out in Upper Hutt, it's a very light breeze, only about only about 10 k's per hour. Do we have any other weather information, Liam?
I was doing my research to present the weather report, and then Beck just comes in with it. She read my mind, but I know all of the viewers at home are eager to learn a little bit more about the weather today here in Upper Hutt. But we've got 12 degrees, cloudy, overcast, and we've got, what would you say, about a 10 to 12 kilometre breeze here coming left to right on your screen.
There are some gusts. There are some gusts happening.
A few gusts. We're probably at about 15 right now.
Yep.
That gust, would you say?
Yep. Could be going up to 20 sometimes, but yeah, it's definitely intermittent.
So it really shows that Hammertron Fusion upwind point there was actually really well earned because of the wind here. They're going into the wind now. They're pulling back down into the downwind end zone.
Nice pull from number 38, Zhang.
Expect to see that zone again. Might see a lot of zone here this weekend.
Looking for Connor Kebble, doesn't get him. Connor Kebble, Toby, the man who just caught the disc, is one of their captains. Looking wide too. Oh, just out of the hand. Unlucky.
Just a little bit wide, but that's that pressure from the Hammertron zone that's causing them to take those options.
Yeah, just out of the hand of Ori Hoskin. He's now on mark trying to get it back. Oh no! Just out of the hands of number 11. Palmer. Genevieve Palmer, one of the Spirit captains, I believe. Although she does go by Jen. Oh! I liked that hole from Hoskin,
it was
but
visionary.
just a little bit short of his player, unfortunately. Connor Kebble to start on defense. And I think that's Dan Thornton.
Sure is. Dan Thornton just returning from Masters work.
Wow versus Hammertron Fusion. Two very different teams, I would say. Beyond WoW, a team of young high schoolers. Some of them is their first tournament. Some of them are, I believe, U20s, maybe even. And then we have Beyond Fusion, which is a real mix of some experience, people who've played 30-plus tournaments, been playing for years, and then some young, fresh faces, with the youngest player, I believe, to be 16. So Hammertron coming out strong, though, going 2 breaks in a row. 3? Are we at 3 now? Yes, 3 breaks in a row. Yeah, both teams just working in, getting a bit of getting their legs under them, and I'm sure we're going to see a little bit more action in this next part of the game.
So Beck, Beyond WoW, they're calling the timeout after going down 3-0. What are you saying to the troops in that huddle?
I think one of the things that perhaps Beyond WoW's handlers maybe weren't quite prepared for was the zone, and trying to encourage them and say, look, we've seen a zone before. We know how to work through this. Just stay calm and pivot. Almazani looking downfield, finds. Oh, number 11. Moving back. Back to Almazani. Swinging middle, which we do like. Leishman looking downfield. Connor Kebble asking for it. Gets it. A little bit further back than he probably would have liked. Breaking to Almazani. Beautiful. Bilby, he's right there. Coach and player. Hard role to fill. Connor Kebble looking. Finds Leishman again. I think we're seeing the product of that timeout call where the handlers are looking much more comfortable just living with the disc. That's a beautiful break over the top. Nice stuff from the captain. Back to Bilby, Leishman, Almazani, Connor Kebble. He's looking downfield. Leishman. Oh, overthrown.
No. Great
nice
block
defense
there from Mossip.
Looking middle. Goes backwards. Oh, that's a nice put, but will she reel it in? Oh, beautiful float. Number 29 with a safe grab. Finds number 14. Oh, what a...
hands. They're just struggling to get that last little bit to get the disc into the end zone. That is a
huge pull. It's beautiful float. I mean, from Josh Jack.
As back corner of the end zone, Nick Bilby has to travel almost to the car park to catch it.
Amazing. Big pull across to Hoskin. Middle.
So here we're seeing a 2-3-2 zone from Hammertron, which means that the two people up the front nearest to the disc are trying to funnel the disc towards the middle of the field. And it is creating quite a lot of pressure and a bit of havoc here for the Beyond Wow handlers.
Yeah. Oh, Hoskin. Oh. Nice take. Under pressure from the Hammertron defense. Completely calm under pressure. Unfortunately, we don't have the right name or number for number 17, but she's killing it. Huge put over the top to number 27. What a rate. Oh, and again. Margot Claridge, can she reel that in? No. Just a little bit more love on that or a bit more distance would have done it. But Jack Johnson, Josh Jack in the deep. Covering some space, making that a bit more difficult than they probably would have liked.
I mean, you're not going to not throw that pass, are you? Like, you've got a free receiver going deep.
And she's a banger of one too. Can never say no to any of the Claridges, honestly. Here we go, Bilby on mark. Down to 85. To Jack. Looking down the... Oh! Look, they said expect spectacular things from Josh Jack. And that was a beautiful put. Just not enough legs under the receiver to quite get there. There is a little... The wind, while it's coming left to right on the field, it's also sort of pushing a little bit diagonally towards that corner. So I think maybe he didn't quite realise that. And some of the wind just did push it to that a little bit more to that back corner. We're seeing that zone again from Fusion. I mean, if it ain't broke yet, don't fix it. Hoskin, nice footwork. Nice break. Number 27 with the disc. Looking for help, gets it. This is just some calm and relaxed ultimate. Hoskin, I'm loving his very dynamic pivoting. Hoping to see him actually maybe put a few of those fakes that he's... oh, beautiful, beautiful break in between cup. Number 23 looking deep again. Is this deja vu? There we go. This handle line from Beyond Wow looking much more comfortable. Hoskin again. Nice break. She's got Bilby if she wants. Beautiful. And again, looking for the give go. Oh! Fake so hard, number 2 gets sold. Oh! Run through D from Dan Thornton. Look, the amount of experience on that man. Unsurprised that he read that play like an absolute book. And he's put one deep. Bilby says no, though.
That's a great block there from Bilby in the end zone. He's chased the player down, tracked the disc, and just made the play. As he so often has done, you know.
Honestly, he's an all-round star. Offense, defense, upfield, downfield. He can do anything. What you'd actually want and expect from one of the coaches. Knows how to do it all.
Exactly. Couldn't
Beautiful
have said it
break.
better myself.
That's nice. See, look, he's just moving the disc to all these nice... Oh! Unlucky. You can see his hands on his face in that play. He's not... Number 23 just knows that's not coming out how he wants it to. But possibly first game jitters. Hopefully we'll see that smooth out as we go. Thornton. Oh, a little hand in there from Claridge. She wanted that D. Number 60 to 85.
Wow, how's she gone and caught that? That's a great snag. Palmer with the assist down the line in a seemingly non-open window. We're going to get a look at the replay here. Look at that. Defenders closed it off. That's great.
Right under the hands. All right, we have... Who's that walking out with it? Oh, yep, number 6 for the pull, as it is a female matching point. That's Katie's son. We've seen some of her pulls before. She seems to favour some rollers, which, given a Hammertron Fusion zone, I think, is possibly a tactical move, trying to trap them perhaps on the line.
Beyond Wow going downwind here, looking to stem the flow here of the Hammertron Fusion attack. Can they score a point? I believe it.
I believe it, absolutely. I feel like a lot of the stuff that we've seen so far from Beyond Well has been just first game jitters. They're a bunch of high schoolers. Some of them, it's their first tournament, so they're definitely warming into things. They don't have that same level of, that backstop of experience that Fusion does. But they're in it. They've got the athleticism, the talent, and I can't wait to see what they pull out this tournament. Leishman looking downfield. Oh, that's a great break. Beautiful. Amazing. Nice movement. Oh my gosh. Just out of the hands. So unlucky. That was such beautiful movement through that zone, and you can see Beyond Well really working through it and starting to understand how to move through that zone, how to get what they want. Huge! We almost had a clean up from number 67. Oh, that would have been spicy. Oh, through to Bilby. Leishman. Back to Bilby. Some of the more experienced hands on field. Oh, that's a nice hammer. Oh, just in front of her feet. Nick, put a bit more love on it. And I believe that was Casey Hurley, who's had a couple of good sniffs at scoring in the deep, but just not quite getting those snags yet. But she'll get them later. Here we go.
Good opportunity here for Beyond Wow. Pin this Hammertron Fusion attack in their own end zone.
Oh, Hurley with almost a Callahan. Oh my goodness. Beautiful read on that. You can tell she's hungry from the dish. She wants to be the first person to score for Beyond Wow. Bilby's picking up.
Here we go.
Who are we going to get? Do they have an ISO? Oh, they do. Faked out. Oh, beautiful. Made that look easy. That was number 14 with the score. Sends it. I would have too. Number 68. She's got. Sends it. I would have too. Number 68. She's got legs. Huge legs. 2 past score.
What a play. That's incredible.
And I believe that's Anya Hughes. Look, if I get your name wrong, I'm very sorry. Come and approach me afterwards. Tell me to fix it. I'll make sure I get it right for the next stream.
She had work to do there, but she put the burners on and just mowed that disc down. It was impressive.
You love to see it. You love to see that kind of trust that, in particular, going in that downwind direction. The disc does move quicker. It is pushed faster. So that trust from the handler, Johnson to Hughes, just saying, yes, I know that you've got the legs for this. I'm going to put it for you. Go get it. And completely warranted. Dan Thornton with the disc. He is one of their captains, looking very calm and collected as always. I don't think I've ever seen a Thornton look flapped. They are unflappable.
No flap zone here.
No, yeah, the Thorntons, there are no flap zone. Always look very chilled. Storied ultimate family, although I'm not sure that either of his siblings are actually playing in Div 1 or Div 2 perhaps this season. But I believe, I think his brother has been helping out coach the Quilly team occasionally, so we might see him around. Here we go, nice big upwind pull, just a little bit past the brick mark, picked up by Hoskin. Oh, yeah, surely. Beautiful. Right over the top to Connor Kibble. Looking back middle, gets Claridge. Back again. Oh, that's a nice high release break. Hoskin looking deep. Over to Claridge. Nice. Hoskin again. He wants something downfield. He wants range. He throws a hammer over the top. Beautiful read. Nice take from number 11. Going downfield, absolutely.
That was so good.
That was beautiful. Oh, that's... Oh!
Hughes with the block.
Huge. I think he's looking for Hurley in that corner. Good vision, but not quite good enough to get around Hughes. Huge up. Oh, it's staying in. It's going to float. Claridge is under it. And Hoskin. Oh my gosh, Hughes almost cleans up. Cleans up the second bite at that. Looking for Connor Kibble. Hoskin. Oh, he's threatening that hammer again. We know he's got it. Connor Kibble looking. Doesn't want to go that far back, but does just to get Claridge. I think some of the downfield here we have is a little bit too far away. Oh, huge layout! Hoskin.
Millimeters off the ground.
He's doing work. He's doing so much work here on this line. And he's very, I think he's 16. I'm not 100% sure. Could be 17. Oh, unleashes a massive one. Unfortunately, Hurley or I believe Worsley couldn't quite read that one and get to it before the defense does. So good work from Fusion. Dan Thornton with the laser finds Din. Moves it to the side. Going again. Nice defense to contain that. Oh, Johnson just overthrows Din. He's got a lot of faith in his receivers, but maybe a little bit too much that time. Din's going to be on mark, looking to get that disc back. You can see Dan Thornton in the middle of the field directing traffic. Hoskin to Connor Kibble. Oh, that's really nice. Just a little bit overthrown for number 11.
Just a little bit far. I mean, we're seeing a lot more expansive options here for this Beyond WoW team.
Yeah, number 11, Meg McIntosh. Thornton. Oh, he wanted that backhand, I think. That's nice, though. Oh, it's just floating out the side. I liked the vision there, but the execution on that throw just a little bit off. You can really tell that that is the upwind direction, so whenever you do have the angle on the disc a little bit wrong, it is just going straight up. Hoskin with what looked like a slightly uncomfortable grab, but gets it. Back to Claridge, looking again. You can hear coaches on the sideline saying get it off the sideline. Love that from them. Claridge. Oh, Din with a great hand block. He's hunting for bookends. He looks like he's going deep. Comes under for the disc. Hoskin on mark. Down the line. Oh, what a grab from Johnson.
Nice, Toby, work, Toby.
Thornton, he's looking.
Oh, it's a speculator. Hoskin and Din under it. Oh, Din with the read. That's bookends. Good from him.
It's a great read, and just using the body there to seal out Hoskin. Doesn't necessarily need to go up too big for it, just because he's used the body and sealed the defender.
You can see that it is a real example of the matchup here. It's kind of a microcosm of the game where it's really experience versus young athletic plays. Where just, honestly, that level-headedness, that bit of experience is making it a little bit easier for Fusion. Their composure is really showing on offense and defense. And bookends for Din. Good for him.
I think he got a couple of blocks at that point.
Yeah.
Doing work up the front. Oh, we see a timeout.
Oh, it is 7-1, so I believe it's probably using the last time out that they've got before the break.
We're going to go to see some messages from our sponsors.
Kia ora koutou, welcome back from that brief message. We've got some emphatic hand gestures happening in the Beyond WoW game. Timeout circle. Fusion as well, having a bit of a chat. If you were the coach of Fusion, Liam, what would you be saying at this moment, given the current lead that they've got and the fact that they've got a whole tournament ahead of them? What would you be saying?
Obviously, keep doing what we're doing. Like they're producing a pretty good game of Ultimate on the field, creating a lot of pressure with that zone, and then moving the disc reasonably freely on offense. I would say that the thing that I'd be kind of moving to as a leadership or coaching unit of this team is to just get repetitions for some of the younger and maybe less experienced players in this game, where you've got an opportunity, you've got a little bit of a lead, you've got a buffer, you can just get a little bit more experience for those players. So when it maybe comes a little bit more crunch time later in the tournament, they're not like, oh my gosh, I haven't been in this scenario before. So that's what I would be saying. But yeah, the key part of that is just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I love that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke yet, don't fix it. I like that.
Yep. The wind is picking up a little bit here, I'd say. And it is actually a little bit cold, which is surprising for the hut. I'd say we're still probably sitting at around maybe 10 or 9 degrees. And that wind's probably getting up to about 15 as a constant going across your screen left to right. Air quality is fair at the moment. The UV index is low, given that we've got quite a lot of cloud cover here. Cloud ceiling itself is at 2,000 meters. Any other? I'm not keeping an eye on the chat, but is there any other weather questions if you were in the chat, Liam, that you might want answered?
No, I think you've answered them really. Like the key ones that I'm looking for are the wind direction, the wind speed, the cloud ceiling, and the dew point. Dew point's a pretty important one for Ultimate, just because it's directly going to affect how dewy the disc is, and maybe might make it a little bit more tricky to catch. So if the dew point is higher, I think I'm completely misusing what dew point is, but
I don't know. I think you're spot on. Maybe.
To
be fair, I'm not a weather person. If we really wanted that, we'd have to get someone like Angus Hines in here.
Well, to be fair, we are just missing. I think he flies in on Monday. We maybe could have got his expertise in a little bit if we had to get him to fly in a little bit earlier, but.
Oh well, maybe next year.
Maybe next year. We'll get him on the green screen for some cut twos.
Dew point is 8 degrees Celsius currently, which honestly, feeling it feels like that's not too far off. But air pressure, 1,015 hectopascals. Humidity 70%.
Just feel free to just.
Hello all, welcome back to the stream. Currently the score is 7-1 to Hammertron Fusion. Team currently pulling is Beyond Wow. Leishman putting up an absolute banger, heaps of inside out on that. How far is that one going to go? Oh, is it going to stay in? It is!
That's a great pull. That's exactly what Beyond Wow need to start the second half.
They've sprinted down, putting on the pressure. Oh, nice snag!
Great grab.
Number 14 snags that one too. Looking for something deep, doesn't get it. That still count must be getting high. Nice pressure from Worsley. Nice pressure from the mark, and that's
this
a turnover.
This is the opportunity here for Beyond Wow. Early break to start the second half.
That's Gendel picking up. Looking downfield. Oh, that's nice. Oh, no, he gets his revenge, number 14. That's Michael James. Michael James, also one of their Spirit captains. So the James-Worsley matchup's happening. It's fun to one to watch. Both of them very athletic players. Oh, number 42, what a snag. That's Reed. Looking downfield. Can't find who he wants. Moves back to number 11. Jen Palmer. Oh, that's a nice break. That's James. Oh, wow. This is a matchup I am enjoying. The Worsley-James matchup is fun. Oh my God, we've got D after D happening. Who is that? Number 91. Chow. We've seen some good things from Chow actually already this game.
A lot of athleticism on display on those last two blocks.
Looking downfield, that was Lawrence. Moving it. Oh, big put. That's beautiful. It's just going to sit. Oh! James losing out to number 82, I believe, on Beyond Well. Not sure if we have his correct number.
I believe that's Devon Redaway.
Amazing. That's Gendel looking downfield. Moves to Almazani. Nice. Nice snag from Gendel. Oh, nice break to Leishman. She's got nice puts. He puts it up. We know he's got nice. It's happening again. It's happening again. Worsley. Oh!
Worsley.
The matchup. Oh my gosh, that point. Oh, this is fun, Ultimate.
That is great. The Worsley-James matchup's going 12 rounds in itself. Worsley just bringing that in right on the back line of the end zone. I don't know that there was much room or real estate there to play with, but the Beyond Well sideline absolutely loved that one, and they have stormed the field to congratulate Worsley on his great catch.
I love to see that energy from Beyond Well. Despite the fact that they are quite behind in points, I feel like they are picking up as the game goes along. So you can never say it's done until it's done. So Hoskins coming on field. Also, Captain Toby Conakebel. We've got a female matching point, and I believe that might be Turner with the disc who's looking for the pull. It is into the wind, so we're going to see how much muscle she's got in the bag. Bill will be giving some last minute advice on the line. Love to see that from a play coach. Here we go. Huge. That's going to float.
Whoa, that's
beautiful.
Really good.
Oh, it might just float out. No, she's in. Perfect. Oh, you hear Fusion calling some specific plays. I like it. Moving middle to Thornton. Thornton sends a laser downfield. Number 2. Van Lagerberg even. Here we go, is that Hughes? Moving middle. Don't have the don't have the name for that number, but he's beautiful vision from Dan Thornton and such a nice cut.
That is vintage Nige. He's the cutter wasn't even aware that he was in space, and Nige is just throwing it for a goal. That's great.
Yeah, that's Hassan Naveed with the score. Look, I call throws like that instructional, where you're putting it over the top into space that you're like, you are free here, you just need to go here. Putting enough love and float on it that your cutter can become aware of it and still run onto it.
It's brilliant stuff. Not everyone possesses that skill, Beck.
No, it is. It is quite rare. But I think we'll probably see a bit of it in a few of these games. A lot of the Div 2 teams have some people with a lot of experience on there. So seeing them working with some of their less experienced or newer receivers, I'm sure we're going to see more of that.
Indeed.
Still a female matching point, so I believe we have Katie Son again with the pull. That's a hand up, and here we go. Straight into it. It's going to roll a little bit. And that's Almazani to pick up. We're seeing that zone again. Din on mark. Looking back to Connor Kebbell. Surely. Oh, that's a nice break. He's got a slick forehand. And that's Gendel. You can tell she wants something a little bit spicier than what she's getting given. Really doesn't want to sacrifice yards to get what she wants. And she doesn't have to. What a grab. Number 14 and back to Gendel. Bilby. You know he's going to break somewhere. Beautiful. Almazani. Bilby again. Oh, they're on the go now. Connor Kebbell looking deep and sends something. That's beautiful. Who's he going?
Is Redaway going to be able to get there?
He could have kept the gas on. He could have kept the gas on, but that Hammertron fusion player just taking up so much space, I think he thought he wasn't going to get there. And that was George Lane in the deep. Nice defense from him, and I believe that's him picking up now as well.
Yes, that's good defense again from Fusion.
Oh, Bilby having a sniff at that, but not close enough. Oh, that's a nice break to Johnson. Oh. He's got a bit of a miscon, but is he going to run it down anyway? Oh, so close. So close. Lane with an unsuccessful layout, but
that was the play to make right in front of the camera. And
that's
Bilby.
Beautiful. Nice placement.
Great shape.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. Brilliant.
And I believe don't think we've got quite all the names and numbers, but beautiful work. And just, I think, composure from Beyond Wells downfield, which maybe in some of the past plays have gotten a little bit too trigger happy, seeing receivers there. But yeah, just taking those free options and just showing their class.
I would say, would you agree with me here, Beck, that the front layer, so the handler layer for Beyond Wow have taken on a little bit more risk, and then the downfield has maybe reduced their risk a bit and become a little bit more composed, which is, as we can see, resulting in a couple of goals?
Yes, the balance, I think, that they've adjusted here is the right direction for them because, I mean, Hammertron Fusion Zone is very strong up the front. They do have some very smart defenders up there. So once you get it past them, if you manage to get further into the downfield, they are finding more space. And I mean, the fact that Beyond Wells downfielders are happy to just continue with it and keep moving the disc means that the defense can't quite catch up. Leishman with a big pull. That's beautiful. Beautiful float on that. That's going to be James to grab. Nice. And Leishman is
hungry for it.
First down on the mark, despite the fact that, oh my gosh, he was the person pulling the disc. She's getting a bit stuck.
Beyond Wow sideline is giving energy to the field.
That's huge. We have the Worsley James matchup again, I believe. Nice defense there from Turner. Number 91 Chow cutting away. Nice hands.
That's great cutting
That's
there
Hughes.
from Hughes.
Oh, she's looking. Chow's looking. He's in. Oh, and over the top. No, just in front.
Just can't quite get there.
Just in front. Just a little bit of, just not quite patient enough. Not quite patient enough. Which is the opposite of what we've seen in the first half with Fusion. So we'll see how things keep changing as the game progresses. Leishman with the disc. That zone happening again. Hoskin. Leishman. Looking to try and go middle. I believe we've got Turner. Yeah, Turner in there. Hoskin. Turner. Oh, that's nice movement, Leishman. I love this really fluid movement the handlers are getting.
They're making good passes laterally and just struggling to punch through as they have done in the last couple of points. You know Hoskin wants to find that gap, don't you?
He's looking, and we've seen he's got a hammer. We've seen he's got a very nice hammer, so maybe upwind's not the direction to do it, but Leishman reels it in. But I want to see it again. Leishman with an absolute banger. He's going for Hurley. Can she get there? We've got, is that James absolutely sneaking? Oh, great defense. Ooh, he absolutely put the gas on to get down there. But to be fair, I think the lady defense had it anyway. Oh, that's just out of the hands. Hoskin with the disc. Looking to capitalise.
It's worked out well for them.
Turner. Hammer! Looking to go over the top to Hurley, but come on. Yeah, 14 covered.
Foul is called on the throw. Beyond Wow. They're looking like a different team here.
Honestly, I'm loving it. And I think it's something that if you were a coach heading into the long game of this tournament, like as a whole big picture, trying to get your team to try some riskier things, work out where their actual limits are rather than trying to play too safe this early in the tournament's really smart. Really, really smart.
I agree.
So there's a bit of discussion about this foul. Here we go. We'll see it again. Could have been a hand in there. Hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah, tricky to tell. Potential that the pivot foot moved there as well, so could mean that she's closed the gap between the throw and the hand, but as with Ultimate, it's a self-refereed sport, so the players are going to discuss the call, come to a mutual resolution.
And the disc is back in.
We're back in.
Nice to Leishman. Leishman looking downfield. Oh, Hoskin's got heaps of space. Finds Turner again. Leishman. Oh, a little bit of contact on the way through. Hoskin's there. Come on. I'm really wanting to see Beyond Well do a few more breaks. Oh! Oh, and he toes it in. Nice from Redaway. Leishman. That was Chow hunting for a D there. Hoskin again.
It's excellent work.
Look, the riskier puts that Beyond Wow are currently doing, paying off. And I want to see more of it. Leishman. Hammer! Hurley!
Testing
Hurley
James again.
Amazing! Possibly one of the shortest players on the field versus one of the tallest players on the field. She boxes, she reads, she's there. Amazing work. And that was upwind as well.
Exactly. That was exciting.
You could call that play Beyond Wow.
You could call that play Beyond Wow. James is a little bit disappointed with himself. He knows he should have got that block, but, I mean, it's just Beyond Wow taking on an extra added layer of risk here, and I'm really liking it. It's bringing energy to their team.
It is. And honestly, young teams often really ride on the vibes. So hopefully all this energy, bringing things up, getting them a little bit of fire in the belly, gas in the tank.
Could we see a comeback here?
We could. I mean, how many is that? 3 points on the trot? I know there's been a few in a row, so
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Here we go. Ryan Sheridan calling for Captain Toby. Holding on to field, making sure that they've got the right gender matchup happening. And Beyond Well will be going downwind for this point. So if they do manage to get the turn, the long game is on again, and they've shown that they've got one. I just want to see them use it a little bit more. Because often at the moment, Fusion, they're actually, they've only got one person in the deep. And honestly, athleticism-wise, some of their matchups versus Beyond Well are favourable for Beyond Well. But I mean, often Fusion have had the smarts. Oh, that's such a good pull. That's such a nice pull. Johnson picking up. Moving it to Naveed. Oh, and here we go. The opportunity's happening. Thornton on the mark. Stops the roll. Leishman's picking up.
It's just what they wanted here. Paul going deep.
Claridge.
Leishman.
Bilby. Gendel. Oh! Captain Toby to Claridge. Yes! It's happening. Oh my gosh. Look, the comeback train. It's winding up. The engines are on.
Here we go.
You can see the delight on some of these young players' faces coming out of that point. That's exactly what we want more of. And something that actually one of the coaches did mention to us was the Claridge-Gendel connection. They have played together, I think, in Nexus as well as a few other teams. So hopefully we see some more of that. I liked it.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of commentating the New Zealand Secondary Schools Nationals earlier this year, and there's a lot of players that were out there that are out here today, and it's really exciting to see, but also, yeah, looking at those connections like Gendel and Claridge.
Yep. And seeing players who aren't Hutt Valley but are fitting in like they are, Captain Toby, Connor Kibble, just making things look easy.
Nick Bilby.
Yep, Nick Bilby. Leishman. I mean, Hutt Valley alumni, but, and that is a timeout called. And unsurprisingly, Fusion maybe just needing to rethink a couple of their strats, have a bit of a chat. Anyway, enjoy these videos from our sponsors.
See ya. Welcome back. Division 2 Mixed Ultimate Nationals here in Upper Hutt near Wellington.
Out on the Hutt, Orongamai.
Would you call it Wellington still? Upper Hutt.
Upper Hutt.
Orongamai.
It is still part of the Greater Wellington Regional Council area. So
There you go.
Here we go. I believe that's Tessa Gendel with the disc. Tess Gendel, rising star in the ultimate community, comes with a huge arm. There it goes. Is it going to stay in? Not quite. I believe that's Jack Keddy as a receiver on the sideline. Good to see him out. Amazing. Quick move to Johnson. To Katie Sun. And again, Johnson. Oh, we know he's got an arm on him, and he sends it to Din. Can he reel it in?
Oh, what a grab.
Fantastic. He's running it back. Here we go. Katie Sun, she's so free. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Worsley is not happy with himself after that one. Not too sure there's much you can do there, young fella.
Yeah, that throw from Johnson was an absolute laser. It was fast. Maybe if he'd been expecting it, which I mean, to be fair, it did look like an unexpected throw. You know, you'd have to lay out sort of like shoulder height to get anywhere near that.
Look at that fake there. That's great. Den is putting up numbers here.
On offense and defense.
Blocks and assisting, going deep.
Look, you heard it here first. If you're playing fantasy at home, Din's a great pick.
Din's a great pick.
You've got Sheridan walking with his team. Johnson giving some last minute advice before he jogs off. I'm living, I mean this wouldn't have been true even 3 years ago perhaps. All the Div 2 teams basically have coaches. And often non-playing coaches, which is really great to see. Show the talent in Ultimate in New Zealand is expanding a little bit, which is great. Here we go. A little bit of a short field for Beyond WoW.
Kuz is willing the disc to go a little bit further on that ball.
That's Almazani picking up. Moves it back to Hoskin. He's got Claridge behind him. Oh, Bilby snags it in front of 2 defenders. Some risky biskies. Claridge with the break.
Oh, what a bid from Bilby.
It was huge. He rescued it the first time, couldn't quite get it there the second time.
How has Claridge snuck that through the mark though? That was great.
Love to see it. Would love to see more of it. Hoskin on mark. And that's James picking up. Breaks to the sideline. That's Chow. Looking middle. Finds Q's but makes it work for it. Chow again. Oh, Bilby gets it back. Foul called though.
Bilby with the run through. I would say a little push off maybe after the block, but it's tough to say. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah.
It might be a question of whether their arms sort of collided in the air, and there has been some rule changes around that in the last couple of years about whether it's it depends, I believe, on not quite necessarily on who's getting to the you kind of have to, like, if you have a bit of incidental contact in there when you're both reaching for the same space, while that might have been a foul in the past, depending on how it happened, no longer actually necessarily a foul now. So, having a good chat. There's a bit of a hand up from Mr. Johnson on the sideline. We're having one more look. Can we see much from here? I believe there's kind of, I don't know. If your arms do clean out someone's arms after the D's already happened, like if there's contact afterwards, that's often not a foul, I believe. But I believe it's going to be contested, which, I mean, we can't really see or feel what happened on field from here. So, yeah. Players agreeing to the outcome, and it's back to Q's. Oh, Mazani wanted it. She was like, if Bilby can't get it, I'm going to get it.
Q's really not afraid of that tight gap there and to throw into.
James looking backwards. Hurley covers it. Nice put to Chow. They really need to try and get it off that sideline. James again. Puts it over the top. It looked like Claridge almost got a piece of that, but just reeled in right at the end.
That's visionary.
Here we go. We'll see the replay of it. Really jamming it down the jam hole, but then we go a bit crossfield, more towards the middle of the zone. Number 42 with the snag. That's Eric Reid. Nice stuff. The wind's dying off a little bit at the moment. Liam, would you agree?
I would agree. There is some wind further down the field on the top of the tents, but it is definitely dying off a little. But as we know with the greater Wellington region, wind comes and goes.
It does.
You might some might call you a fool if you were to think that it was ever going to be still in Wellington. So.
But it might give this little bit of pocket of time for Beyond Wow to score this upwind point.
That would make it quite interesting because last time they scored an upwind, what did they do? Came straight back downwind, scored another.
I'd love to see it.
These balls have been spectacular though.
They have. Leishman to Gendel. Moving middle. Oh, did she think about a blade? Ooh, la la. That's Worsley. Moved back to Leishman. Oh, sneaky. Looking for those middle spots, but Thornton's saying absolutely not on my watch. He's just a smart defender. He's been playing Ultimate long enough that he knows exactly where the good spots are. Gendel. Safe pair of hands. She's got good throws. I'd love to see her try for a few more breaks. Nice hands from number 2. And back. Worsley. Gendel. Nice. They're really starting to find their groove a little bit with this zone. Nice. Oh, can he really? Oh, great layout. Worsley. Look, they said watch out for him, and they were right.
Going through the Worsley.
Gendel with the disc. Really liking the ladies working it here with added. Oh, nice. Dan was hunting for that one. Oh, can he get under it? Yes. Right away. Oh, he's looking deep. But safely dumps to Leishman. Leishman's directing traffic downfield. Gendel's asking for it. Oh, Leishman does get it. Gendel eventually. Leishman again. Oh, no, just too fast. Oh, he's disappointed with himself. He had such a good little run there.
They were just calm and collected at the back, moving the disc quite well.
And we want to see more of that. Naveed going deep, taking advantage of Worsley being a little bit out of position after not quite knowing who his mark was. Comes and gets it under. Looking deep as well. Sends it. Oh my gosh, is that?
Oh, that's
great. Is he going to get that? Yes, he is. Beautiful read. That's Josh Jack. They said he had sticky hands, and they were right. Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful
Naveed
stuff.
pulling the trigger down the sideline there. That was great. No chance the defender was getting to that one. So all Jack had to do was make the read, make the play.
Athletic young player, and one of the few on the Hammertron Fusion team. Love seeing them really.
One of the
really
few athletes.
Look, they're all athletes. Some that are just slightly more athletic than others.
I think you were referring to the youngness, right?
Yeah, the youngness. But really enjoying seeing them spread their wings and managing to just get lots of game time, lots of touches on the disc, and just really having the trust of their the throwers on the team.
Agree. And like we were talking about before, like, you know, the game was a little bit blown out earlier on, and Hammertron are taking the opportunity to run through their whole squad, which, you know, long term, end of tournament thoughts. I think it's a good play.
Yep. I mean, you called it and they did it. Good to see them taking the expert advice. Liam Hammerfield, international ultimate player of mystery.
Ultimate player of mystery.
Instead of man of mystery, you know.
I'm just a commentator of mystery.
Okay. Almazani to pick up. Back to Leishman. Oh, he fakes deep. Connor Kibble. Leishman again. Oh, with the behind the back snag. Oh, sneaks it through to Hoskin. Getting up. Finds Leishman again. Looking deep. He wants something. Hoskin's deep too, but I believe that's James in the deep. I wouldn't risk it, but... Here we go, Almazani. Back to Leishman. That one-handed grab he makes look so casual. Right away, Almazani. Oh. She's getting tempted to do it, but safely takes a swing back to Connor Kibble. We've got Turner setting up for the dump. Oh, trying to go over the top of Din.
You can't go over the top of Dan.
That was amazing. And look, he's eating it up.
I mean,
One could call it dinner. And that's Johnson with the disc.
He's not leaving this game hungry. James with an excellent upwind forehand there. He's put the shape on the disc. Johnson's read it well.
That's two for Johnson in a very similar position where he's just sort of had to read and box and just shown that composure and experience and just got the work done.
Yep. It's almost par for the course.
Well, we'll see how things change and develop across the course of the tournament. I do know that a few teams here this weekend are maybe a little bit light on players due to last-minute injuries or dropouts for whatever reason. So it is going to be, I think, a tournament where the teams are going to have to think carefully about the longevity of the team and also about overall strategies for making sure that as the tournament progresses, their team also improves and progresses and sort of really comes together to make sure that those last games on the day, on tomorrow,
very true.
really come together as they...
You might have to dust the cleats off, Beck.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Katie's on with the pull. Sends a big one. That's going to get distance. Bilby looking middle to Gendel and back again. That zone again. Bilby.
I mean, they haven't changed much about their zone structure.
Oh, he gets
nice.
a piece. Oh, huge.
Thornton.
Sends a big one. Oh, that's going to be up the side though, surely. Oh, he tries the greatest. He attempts the greatest.
The heads-up play here from the Fusion players.
Oh, crikey.
Thornton with the huge block. And then the attempted greatest out the sideline.
Yep.
Yeah,
the Thornton Palmer, Palmer just making sure that disc was never coming back into anyone's hands. Love that. Bilby with the disc.
They've called it the greatest attempt.
Oh no, Tommy, turn around!
That's
Oh,
great.
buddy! Look, we just said about the instructional
That's
throwing.
instructional throwing.
Yeah, it's... Oh, no! Oh, foul. I believe number 42 even called that one maybe on himself. Eric Reed.
Serial offender on the mark here.
Look, you got to ride the line to find out where the line is often when you're on the mark. And it's never in malicious intent, but just... Yeah, you've got to be aggressive if you want to get Ds on the mark. Here we go. Connor Kibble with the disc again. That's Gendel. Moving backwards. Oh, this is nice movement. I'm really enjoying watching Bilby, Gendel and Connor Kibble work together. This is beautiful.
I'm impressed by the faking here.
Oh, that's nice. That's so nice to Margot Claridge. Back to Gendel.
The throwers just moving the mark around with their fakes.
It is beautiful. Oh, Bilby. Connor Kibble. There's a little pocket over here. Someone's got to come get it. Someone's got to come get it. Bilby catches the disc. Margot eventually does come into that pocket, but maybe closer than we'd like. Oh!
Oh, a discussion?
Looked like a down call. As we know in Ultimate, if the disc does touch the tops of the blades of the grass before it is caught by someone, it is a turnover.
We'll see the replay. Good thing is it was right in front of the camera.
Oh!
That's a tough one. It's going to have to be on-field call.
Up. And they're saying up.
Players will decide.
Here we go. Bilby with the disc.
Michael Chen on the camera giving his opinion. It's not heard.
Was that a push pass over the top? I think it was. Whew. Bit spicy for my taste. But that's not to say I wouldn't do it on field. So
I think that you are known for it.
Look, no one said I was a safe handler. Get on a Claridge, but just behind her. Opens the door for number 25 to get a D there. 29, Abby Lawrence. Nice work from her. Sun with the disc. Thornton. Straight over. Number 11. Oh, she looked deep. Chow was going. I would have thought about it. Here we go. Katie Sun with a good snag. Chow. Dan Thornton looking deep. He wants something.
Yeah, you know he wants it.
Chow looking free. Ooh, move to cues. Thornton again. Nice swing. Here we go. Palmer to Thornton. Chow.
It's got to be.
Oh, did he get a piece of that?
Oh.
Did Hoskin get a piece of that? It's hard to tell. Can't see. Some of the sidelines are the way from me, but that's going to be
Kendall, right?
Kendall. Yep. Sorry, trying to look around the beyond wow sideline. I'm a little bit too short for this. Connor Kibble over to Bilby. Oh, that's nice to Hurley. Connor Kibble again. Captain is doing work. Love to see it. Oh, can she reel that one in? Oh! A shoulder and head D from Palmer.
Yeah, face block there from Palmer. Doesn't matter how you get it done, Beck. As long as it happens, it's good for your team.
Thornton making sure he's picking up the right disc. Oh, well, I think he's actually making sure he's doing the whiff to 3 metres away. Which, good from him. Swinging across, beautiful. That's Eric Reid. Swinging again, Claridge on the mark. Nice break around. Cues.
This is some really good downfield flow from
Chow,
Hammertron.
Is he from the circus? What a juggle. Thornton again. A real pivotal player and just looking so composed. Katie Sun manages to read that one and grab it. Thornton again. Oh, he wants some action downfield. Reid. Oh! Lot of contact there. Hard to tell who sort of initiated that one. Could have been changing lines, but yeah, no contest.
The discussion will move to whether
it was a strip.
he had control.
Yep.
Oh no, you get it back. You get it back, pal. There you go.
Yeah.
Goal or no goal is the discussion. Yep. So
Sheridan on the sideline giving his expert knowledge. And they'll tap it in and walk back. Beautiful. Everyone needs to start moving, set up, because the mark is on. Here we go. Chow looking for someone, finds Thornton. Big swing across. Very nice. Reid. Moves middle. Moves sideline. Oh, some sort of cool happening somewhere.
travel.
Travel? Oh, Bilby may be calling it.
Bilby making his presence felt on the field. In the best way possible.
Well, it is good having these more experienced players around who do know the rules really well, which I'm not sure quite the ratio of advanced accreditation to normal accreditation you need to have on a Div 2 team, but I know that it is good to have those people with the advanced accreditation really... Oh,
Bilby!
Showing his advanced accreditation on defence.
He was hunting for that one.
He was. Connor Kibble. This has been a long point.
It says.
Bilby.
Are we about to see Beyond Wow march it up the field, though?
I hope so. Oh, Thornton getting an arm in there, but not quite enough. Connor Kibble. That Hammertron fusion zone. Finding what they want. Oh, keep going. Oh, no. Unlucky. Just a little bit of an overthrow. Look, as someone who is also a shorty, it's hard. It's hard to track down some of those. Thornton picking up. Connor Kibble on mark. We'll see what they can get downfield. Nice put to Reid. Looking for someone. Finds Palmer. That's... Oh, no! Slight overthrow. It's a little bit of that downwind direction, I think, just pushing the disc a little bit further, faster, and downwards than maybe she expected. Oh, no, you've got to go two! You've got to go two, those discs.
Palmer again. She's producing blocks. That 2-3-2 zone as well is just producing a ton of blocks for this team.
That's nice. Bilby! Oh, no!
He's done enough.
He's done enough to make Reed have to take that disc at just a point that was inopportune. A tough catch, and it's just enough to get the turn. Gendel with the disc. Connor Kibble moving it back. Here we go. Hurley looking again. Connor Kibble. He's really running these points. I'm enjoying watching him find his niche. Oh, that's such a nice break. Claridge with the juggle. Oh, no. She's just made Hurley's job a bit too hard, and she's upset about it. But there's a throwaway from Fusion, so Beyond Wow have a second bite at this apple. Gendel. They just got to have a bit of composure here. Oh, no. Palmer. Look, that's her second block at this point. Thornton. Finding Q's huge. Chow, surely. And again, they can keep going. He's still there, but she wants something more. Thornton, timeout called, and that's a veteran call from an absolute veteran on the field, because that has been an incredibly long point. You can see how gassed some of the players are. A lot of them just bending over, standing with their hands on their knees. Whew! Crikey.
You sound a little tired after that point, Beck.
Look, it's the first game of the day, and I already need to lie down.
We're going to go to a little break here.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund our
work
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Man, some spicy stuff must be happening on the other field. Here we are, back at Awakarangi Park in Upper Hutt. Just having a little peek at the far field. We've got the rebranded Gangrene, now called Aura. I think they've just conceded an Upman point to I'm not sure which team it is, but there's lots of cheers and lots of excitement happening over there, so I can't wait to see some more teams and more streams later in the tournament. But all right, I've been given the inside chat. The team on the far field versing up against Aura is the Australian team, Purple Goannas. Can't wait to see how they do. It's always lovely to have some overseas competition come over, give us a run around, and just having a team where you don't know anyone on the team is always exciting. So hopefully we'll see them in a later game, in a later stream. We don't know exactly which teams are going to be streamed quite at this point, because we're doing a Swiss draw here at New Zealand Mixed Ultimate Champs Div 2.
Explain to me the Swiss drawback.
Oh, look, I don't have enough spreadsheets or enough. It's complicated. It's complicated. Right, we have Dan Thornton picking up.
All I know is that you don't really know who you're going to play until you play them.
Yep. It's pretty much how it works. I think it is mostly used to sort of in situations where the seeds might not be entirely accurate. Oh, nice D! I'm not sure if she got a hand to that, but ooh la la, enough to just put the pressure. Enough to put the pressure on. That's Hoskin.
Classical post-timeout outcome there as well.
Unfortunate. Hoskin finding it hard to find someone. Finds Gendel though. Come on, Claridge is right there. Yes! Nice connection on field from Gendel and Claridge. We've got BLB.
Brilliant.
Back to Gendel.
Wow.
Oh, back to Claridge. Oh, yeah, I think...
Self-called
foul. Lovely spirit from Fusion.
Good signals from Nige.
Yeah, I think she just came from a direction that Claridge maybe couldn't quite see and just got in her line a little bit, which initiated the contact. Gendel to Claridge again. Like, the ladies are getting it done. And we were told to look out for that connection. Here we go. Hoskin. Oh, he wanted that break, but defense from Fusion just a little bit suffocating in that space. Over the top. This is going to be a speculator. Oh, early jump from Connor Keble means Palmer gets D. Look, is that the third of this point for Palmer? Q's.
She likes cues.
That is absolute.
Hoskin has come through.
Absolute traffic happening.
There is a lot of traffic here.
Nice put to Bilby. There's a little bit of break in the wind. I'd love to see some more aggressive throws. Oh, just out of the hands. Dan Thornton already looking deep. He wants to get this point done. He's saying, I've been on field long enough. Let's get this finished. Chow with the disc. Finds Thornton. Surely that's going to be a pocket. He's looking in that far corner, not getting it. Kewson's nice grab. Peak of her jump. Sun looking. Finds Thornton. He's really... You can see him gesturing. He wants his downfield. Oh, Bilby. Yeah, I think that looked like it didn't quite come out like it was... It looked like that was a, uncontested foul. Didn't quite come out of the hand in a way that would suggest it had made it out of the hand before getting slapped. I'm enjoying watching Bilby being very aggressive on defense, though. Again, I think I've said it. I said it actually about Reed, who currently has the disc. You've got to ride the line, find the line. Here he is. He's looking downfield. Sun is there. Just not in. Fusion calling for a swing. Sun finds it to Thornton. Swings again. Cues. Chow.
This is great.
Oh, that's a beautiful corner, and Reed gets it done.
Sideline calls it. The field does it.
And I believe
Results
that's
in
game.
a goal.
Game over. Just beautiful composure for that last point. But what a point it was. It went on forever. Both teams just showing some great defense, great pressure. And honestly, can't wait to see how both the teams develop as they go along in the tournament.
Yeah, I think that's the most exciting thing for me is like both teams showed really good promise and just showed capability to do everything on the field, which is, it was what you need. And yeah, hopefully both of these teams can push pretty deep into this tournament. But that is the game. We are done on our first game, first round here at the Swiss Draw Division 2 Ultimate Nationals here in Upper Hutt near Wellington, Greater Wellington region. I've been Liam Haberfield.
And I'm Beck Sofa.
Thank you very much for joining us.
ULTI.TV